Okay, Marvel characters that saved me. Today we're gonna do Doctor Strange. So again, for those of you who don't know, I have very severe PTSD. So like Stephen Strange, I have suffered tremendous trauma. Not the same kind that he did. I don't have anything wrong with my hands. Actually, I do. Because of my anxiety, my hands shake, so I have to hold the phone with two hands sometimes when I'm filming. And it's actually very hard for me to film with one hand and to press the record button. Anyway, so we see Steven go through this conflict of not being able to do the things that he used to do before his trauma. And that's actually one of the worst things about PTSD is like not being able to do a lot of the things that you used to be able to do before the disorder. Like, I can't really drive for more than a few minutes without dissociating. I have to think about when I'm going to places with large crowds. It's really disheartening, and you spend a lot of time trying to get back to that person that you were before the trauma, just like Steven. But the truth is that that person does not exist anymore. You will never be the same, and you will never be that person that you were before the trauma. And that can be something very hard to come to. And it's very easy to think that because you can't do those things you used to be able to do, that you're useless or you can't do great things. But as the Ancient One told Stephen, and what he eventually came to, was that there are other ways to save lives. And actually, Stephen became even more badass after his trauma because he went and learned a new skill and became a motherfucking sorcerer. That's pretty fucking dope. And so when I see that character and watch that movie, I think about all the things that I used to be able to do, all the energy that I used to be able to have when I didn't have PTSD. But I think of all the ways that I adapted after my diagnosis and how I have been finding new ways to be great and new ways to help people. And again, 1.2 million followers later and a whole bunch of very inspiring pieces of fan mail later, it helped teach me that there is more than one way to be great, and it is completely possible for you to have a rebirth of self after your trauma. Even though you'll never be that person that you were before, you can metamorphosize into this completely new version of you that's actually really, really fucking cool.